Hey guys, today I am doing a little nail polish review on the new Revlon Colorstay Gel Envy, and the way this is supposed to be used is you've got your color, and that is your color plus base coat, and then there's also the Gel Envy Diamond Top Coat. I did have to buy these separately, but this is the recommended way of going through the system. If you're familiar with gel nails, or maybe you've had one of the at-home kits, I've tried a couple of different ones, and they can involve a lot of steps. I tried the Nailene Sensational system, I think it's called, a while ago, and I didn't get more than a week's worth of wear. The Mally gel nail system has worked amazingly well for me. The only reason to really change it is because you know your nails are growing and you start to get that little gap around your cuticle. So really pleased with that in terms of an at-home gel nail system, but definitely intrigued to find something that you could pick up at the drugstore and could hopefully give you the similar effect. The shade that I have is called Up the Ante, and it's kind of that radiant orchid type color. You can see I've got it here on my nails. I also have it on my toes. It's been on my nails now for about a week and a half, maybe just a little more, and then also just over a week on my toes. And by the way, big shout out to Tyler, who was such a trooper and offered to paint my toenails because at this stage in the pregnancy it's starting to get difficult for me. But he did both steps on my toes, did a great job, and I have no chips on my toenails. On my fingernails, which this has been on a little bit longer, I applied one coat of this, and I was pleased with the amount of opacity in that color. You know, sometimes things claim to be just a one coat type system and then you always want to add more because it looks streaky or too light. I was really pleased with the amount of coverage on the nails with just the one coat, at least in this color. It might be interesting to try out some lighter shades in this line and see if they are equally as full color with one coat. And then once that dried, which I would say took between 20 and 30 minutes, I mean, some people's definition of dry is different from mine. I consider dry like rock solid, like would go do something and not be concerned about it getting messed up. And then I went on with the top coat, and that's what really gave me the shine, the really like hard feel that gel nails give you, or that I have come to expect from them. Not quite maybe the thick feeling on my nails that the Mally gives me, definitely close and very solid, very full color. That took another 20-25 minutes to get dry. And now looking at my nails, you know, just over a week and a half that this has been on there, I'm so impressed that I don't have more little chips right around the tips of my nails. I have a little bit here on my pinky. This pinky finger, just overnight, I guess, it completely popped off of that one. But in terms of the tips of the nails, which tends to be my problem area for chipping, that was pretty good. You can tell kind of around the cuticle where the nail has started to grow out a little bit. That's where I've gotten, I think, a little more chipping. But for a drugstore nail polish, it was just one coat of the color plus the top coat. This is really long lasting for me. You know, if I can pass that 1 week mark, which I did without having chips on my nails, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I haven't been gentle on my nails, but they have held up really well. And toenails are just doing beautifully too. For the amount of time I spend barefoot, I'm really impressed with that. If you look closely, you can see they've done like a double brush to make it a little bit extra wide. Makes it pretty easy to get all over the nail with minimal strokes. I mean, if Tyler had a fairly easy go of it on my toenails, I think a lot of people who are more accustomed to doing nails would not have a problem with this. But I guess my bottom line in a nutshell statement about these is that while this did not perform as well as my favorite gel nail system, which is Mally's, with that you are talking more steps and curing your nails, you know, with the little LED light and stuff, but it does give me flawless looking nails for 3 weeks, and I can't say that about anything else that I've used. But for a lower cost option that does not involve quite as many steps, I do feel like this made my nails feel that kind of hard, strong feeling that you get with gel nails, almost like what Mally's does, but really impressed at the full color I got out of this with one coat. I feel like if I can get past a week, you know, around a week and a half before I start getting, you know, any major chips, I'm feeling pretty good about the product. So I do plan to pick up a few more, and I just wanted to let you guys know, if you've been seeing this on my nails lately, this is how it's been working for me. Pretty impressed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!